So how do you stop supporting these psychotic money masters that loot your standard of living and outright destroy others in your name? It's actually quite easy. You just stop using their money. When we stop using their filthy Federal Reserve notes, the Federal Reserve System will dissolve and their lapdog politicians will be out of a job. Their whole demented system will fade away. And at the same time, we can begin using an alternative currency and build new social systems that raise the standard of living for everybody, not just for those that issue the money. So having said all of this, we should really take a look at this idea of an alternative currency. First of all, any unit of currency is really just a unit of measurement for commercial value. Currency traders and others that treat money as a commodity don't really understand that money merely represents commercial value. Money is itself not a commercially valuable commodity, unless of course you're using a commodity as money, such as if you were using gold or silver coins as money. When the value of a currency is being manipulated, when it is constantly being devalued through inflation, when it is constantly changing in fickle currency trading marketplaces, the unit of measurement that we use in commerce is never clearly defined. Imagine a contractor trying to construct a modern building. If the units of measurement, if the inches and feet that he uses for his measurements were constantly changing and never clearly defined, the integrity of the structure would be doomed. Similarly, when the unit of measurement that we use in commerce is constantly changing and never clearly defined, the integrity of our economies is doomed, and our standard of living is at the mercy of those that manipulate the value of our currencies. Social viability uses a currency that is based on the essential element in the value of any product or service. I have distilled and clearly defined the value of a brand new currency. This unit of measurement doesn't change and is not subject to the supply and demand of people buying and selling the currency itself. My new currency allows for the prices of goods and services to be calculated rather than prices being arbitrarily assigned according to vague or manipulated market conditions. Therefore, my currency is inflation-proof. It is clear, defined, and quite simple to grasp. Therefore, it's simply not liable to manipulation or devaluation. Furthermore, my economic system does not accommodate the charging of interest on any loan or investment. Usury is the stock in trade of the economic leech. No value can even be assigned to such a function using my measurable value currency. Where then is the incentive to invest and loan money, you may ask? Well, it works like this. When new funds are loaned into the money supply, they are repaid interest-free to a social fund. They are not repaid with interest to a private bank. They are repaid interest-free to this social fund, which is owned by and managed on behalf of all of the account holders in the society. Then payments are made from this social fund to all those that invest in the economy. That would be everyone that owns a business that employs people, everyone that owns real estate that is rented out, everyone that makes loans to or buys stock in businesses. The incentive to invest and loan money is to get a share of the disbursements from this social fund. For example, if you buy stock in a business that employs people, you will get a proportionate cash bonus as a reward for your investment. Those that build the standard of living for everybody will be justly rewarded without having to resort to usury. Loans of new money are made according to formula that I've devised that keep the lending within the limits of what the society can afford. Then as those loans are repaid, the production will increase to meet that expanded money supply. With this currency and economic system, the leeching bankers and con artist politicians will have no place, no function, no product or service to offer, and will therefore cease to exist. They will become an extinct breed, and standards of living will jump to levels barely even considered possible in today's banker-infested economies. So you have before you a choice. You can either continue to support the banking criminals that foment war and inflict poverty by continuing to use their filthy debt-based money, or you can go to socialviability.com and get a copy of my book, Social Viability Founding Policy. This book details everything I've gone over in this video plus a whole bunch more. Then submit a membership registration at socialviability.com. When you switch to using an alternative currency supported by a viable economic system and rational social policy, you'll have done your part to revolutionise our societies and the way they are run. Thank you for watching, and remember, don't fight the system, replace it.